They are a hot lead, they're calling you. I've seen all your videos on Facebook. I know you like this about real estate, da da da. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you exactly how you can increase your lead quality from your Facebook ads, okay? And what I'm talking about can actually also apply to all kinds of online advertising. So let's not waste time and get right into it. There's three main ways I'm gonna talk about in this video, and the last thing I'm gonna talk about is, call it the dollar a day strategy, and this one is probably gonna be the best, highest converting thing. It takes a lot more effort than the other two, but if you're willing to put in that time investment up front, it is definitely highly recommend. Okay, so number one is higher intent. So when you are creating a Facebook lead ad form, and I'll talk about some other methods after, click here about how to create Facebook lead ads. What you can do is, instead of just the name and phone number, which Facebook autofills, you can add an additional step or two, which means less people are gonna go through it because there's more steps, but of the people that do make it through that funnel, you could call it, they're gonna be more serious because they've actually invested the time. So you could throw in there a question like, how soon are you thinking about buying or selling? What's your budget? Or I don't think you're allowed to ask what's your budget on Facebook, but you know, how soon are you thinking about buying or selling? Maybe one or two other questions related to the potential deal, and then you will get less leads, but they will be higher quality. So unfortunately, to get higher quality leads, it is gonna be more expensive because it's gonna be slightly lower converting ads. But if you wanna be able to have, you know, less bad leads, this is the way. Now, another method is, instead of just creating an ad, like a lead ad, you know, an ad getting buyers, an ad picking up sellers, you know, just listed, open house, etc. Instead of an ad, think about, for your business, creating an ad campaign, okay? So this is gonna be more than one ad. This is what all big major companies do, and this will increase your conversions. We're gonna call it omnipresence. So this means you're everywhere. So I would say you can pick a particular topic. Maybe it's spring. So spring would be good for first-time home buyers. So starting in January, February, you can start getting this stuff lined up, and you can create a first-time home buyers campaign. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads on all your pages. You're gonna be talking about first-time homebuyers, on and on, everything about first-time homebuyers. And this is a campaign to identify yourself as the first-time homebuyer specialist. And like I said, you can start this in January, so then they'll start seeing that. February, March, we're getting more into the spring now, and people, you've been going for 3 months on about first-time home buying, first-time home buying. So how you're gonna appear to people is you're gonna appear a lot more focused than other agents who may be kind of all over the place, which is going to increase your level of authority, which means people are going to trust you more, and when they decide to contact you, they're going to be more serious, and they're going to come with a better perception of you and your business. Another one is the dollar a day strategy. So the dollar a day strategy is a campaign, like I said, but it's refined to just Facebook. What this is you're going to create 9 one-minute videos, and these do not need to be fancy. It can be as simple as I'm doing here. Maybe it looks professional, it's not. I got my ring light right here, okay, and I got my camera on a stand here. It's just about having good lighting, okay? Make sure you have good lighting, and that's all you need, and good audio, which if you're using an iPhone, you can go on Amazon and buy like a $50 Bluetooth mic, or you can even kind of use your headphones and keep it out of the shot, like just take your headphone and stick it in like I have. And even if it's just an iPhone, that will be definitely way more than enough quality you'll need. You have to think about the sales funnel when you're creating these 9 videos. So there's gonna be 3 categories, okay? And there's gonna be 3 videos in each category. So top one is awareness. This is who you are. You know, it could be like why I do what I do, or why I became a real estate agent. These are branding and awareness. Why I became a real estate agent, what I do differently, and some other question that would be asked on a resume. Okay, you can answer those 3: awareness, and then Facebook actually tracks how much percentage of the video people watch. So you can set it if they watch more than 10 seconds, if they watch more than 30%. There's a lot of different options here for a 1-minute video. I would recommend you do something like put it at 30% watched, and then they'll be retargeted with the next layer of ads, okay? And all these videos are just $1 a day each. So for this whole campaign, it's $9 a day. But as people are going through the funnel, they're starting to feel like they've met you, they're starting to get warmed up to you, and they're becoming not even a warm lead, but by the end, they are a hot lead, they're calling you. I've seen all your videos on Facebook. I know you like this about real estate, da da da. They basically know who you are. They feel like they're your friend by this point. This is the importance of social media, is you want people to feel like they know you and trust you. Okay, you need to be relatable. Just be authentic and keep it real. So the second layer, that's the awareness stage. And now this is the consideration stage. So it's like, oh, you know, I watched that video, I'm thinking about it. Okay, you hit them with the consideration stage. So the first layer could be like resume questions. The second layer could even be still what I do differently, but it could be more about some of the specifics, like maybe first-time homebuyer misconceptions. Okay, so now you're really identifying yourself as an expert. The first one, they watched your video. If they watched 30%, maybe they liked your tone, they liked watching it, it kept their attention, so they're gonna be more likely to be interested in the second. And in the second, you can talk about specifics. So like I just said, it could be things about buying a home that people aren't familiar with. Like you could make the caption, realtor reveals 3 secrets about buying a home that nobody talks about, right? And you can have some videos like that with kind of catchy headlines. 3 videos, $1 a day each. All just need to be 1 minute, 1 take with your phone. You could even be standing out on a front lawn of a property or something, because the natural daylight takes care of the lighting and outside the audio is good. So then the third stage is now the decision stage. So we went from awareness stage to consideration stage, and now we're in the decision stage. So in the decision stage is when they can become a lead. And all of these, by the way, when you create these video ads, Facebook's gonna ask you what's the goal. So you could set traffic on the first 2 sets, or you could even do a lead ad. So maybe, you know, you could offer a home buyer's guide and some of the consideration stage ones, all different ways to get leads. But the third layer are the ones that are gonna come to you most qualified, and probably over 50% will actually be serious about at least having a conversation with you. And even if it's a no, you can get them to a maybe, and 3 months later, you're closing a deal, okay? The decision stage is just really about sealing the deal. The decision stage is closing the deal. So the third stage could be the how, okay? So the first one is kind of like the why you do what you do, why they should work with you. The second is the why, what you do, what are some tricks you know, what's the deal? And the third is the how. How are we gonna do it, and what are the next steps? So in the how, in the decision stage, you can talk about maybe your customer experience. You can showcase some of your past clients. You can ask your clients to give a 1-minute video testimonial, and you could even use that testimonial as one of the video ads. Say, hey, here's what some of my clients are saying, and then you throw in some testimonials. So this third one is to really seal the deal and prove, okay, here's how we're gonna make this happen. And all you need to do is fill out the lead ad, become a contact, and we can start right away. Or if you're fancy and you have maybe a Calendly link where you can book, you know, buyer consultations, you can have the link right in there and get really highly qualified leads. Okay, so don't leave yet. Make sure you check out my video, Facebook ads for realtors. I'll put up on the screen here, or retargeting ads for realtors. Both of these work hand in hand, and I'll see you there.